How's it going, guys? Thanks for tuning in. So I'm going to show you how to replace the drive belt on this Perodua Myvi. The access will be of course from the engine bay and also from the right hand front wheel for better access. So what I'm doing right now, of course, jacking up the car, putting on jack stand and remove the right hand front wheel. Okay. Alright guys, first you need to loosen that 14mm bolt. That's the alternator that actually holds the tension for the belt, okay? Alright guys, this is the view from the top. First we need to loosen this bolt, and what I'm doing right now, I'm just putting a mark on the bolt tension so I know where's my guide when I'm putting the belt back together later. All you have to do is just loosen this bolt. You don't have to take this bolt all the way out. The reason is just to make clearance for the tensioner bolt to move in and out. That's what it is. Next, loosen the bottom alternator bolt, which is size 14. Don't have to take the bolt all the way out. Just loosen so that the alternator can actually move in and out, okay? Now then, loosen the bolt tension all the way so that the alternator can just move in so the belt can actually release. Always compare the new one and the old belt. Make sure they got the same length, which they are, which is good, and of course the same width. And if you have a look at this old rubber, it's all cracked and nasty. That's why it squeals when you use it. And of course if you look at this new one, they're all nice and firm. Alright guys, putting in the belt, you do need to wrestle slightly just from in every angle. So of course from this angle you try to put in the belt, and then you go from the front and of course try to fit it back again also from the bottom of the car, which is on the right hand front wheel. Eventually you get it anyway. For a quick guide, usually what I usually do is I usually draw a quick diagram of where the belt actually sits, so that just give you a quick reference of how the belt actually runs along all these pulley components. Once the belt is properly fitted in, pull back the alternator as far as it goes, and then of course use this tensioner bolt actually to tighten the belt, okay? Remember earlier I put a mark on this bolt tension so I know where's my guide. So right now just tighten the bolt back to its mark, and then of course just fiddle around with it until the belt is properly tensioned, okay? Alright guys, once the bolt tension have reached its mark, double check on the belt tension, make sure it's all good. If it's not, tighten the bolt tension again until you get the belt tension correct. Once you're done tightening the tension, I just want to show you how to check. This is probably the best way to check because it's longest length between two pulleys. So basically it bounces around maybe 0.1 mm, somewhere around that region. So that's good. And of course, if you can twist it 90 degrees and it can't go even more, that's good. Because if you twist it 90 degrees, it can go even more. You twist it, I mean that's loose. If you can't twist it 90 degrees, say like 45 degrees, means it's too tight. So this is good. 90 degrees, all good. 90 degrees, all good. Then to finish the job off, just tighten this 12mm bolt for the alternator. Then I'll show you later, of course, tightening also the 14mm bolt on the bottom of the alternator. So after that, basically put back the splash tray and job's done. Tighten this bottom alternator bolt, which is size 14. Alright guys, moment of truth. Let's fire up the engine and see how the belt goes. There will be a slight different noise because this engine mount still need to be replaced. Let's fire up the engine first, okay? So alright guys, there you have it, of replacing the drive belt on this Perodua Myvi. So after this, just basically putting back the splash tray and the right hand front wheel, car off the jack, and the job's done. Thanks for watching guys, hope you enjoyed the video.